Hello everybody, this is Ariane Arsenault. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am unboxing a gift I received from Vego Garden, and it is their new Vego Composter. So this is a tabletop composting machine that allows you to make different types of compost in your home and reduce any scents that normal compost bins usually generate in your home. I live in the Madeleine Islands in Quebec in Canada, and since I've been a child, we've been doing recycling, composting, and then other garbage that doesn't get to be recycled or composted. So this is something I'm very familiar with. However, I've never had a tabletop composter, so I'm really excited about this because one of the things I absolutely hate about compost is the smell. And of course, we do have municipal compost that we send to the city, but we also garden. We have a garden and we make our own compost for the garden. And my compost bin usually is inside, and then we empty it regularly into the outside pile. But in the summer when it gets hot, even if you do it every day or so, it eventually generates scents, and then it attracts fruit flies. And compost, it's a love and hate relationship. I do it because I know it's good for the environment, it's good for my garden, but like doing it is not that fun. So I'm really hoping that this will change the game for me and maybe for you. So let's unbox this together. And I really love how packaged it is. Like everything is super eco-friendly. Here's the Vego Composter user manual, which is all printed on recycled paper. And then inside the box, even the padding, the cushioning is all made from recycled and compostable and or recyclable material. Let's take it out of the box. It comes in a bag, and this bag is made from 100% biodegradable PLA material. It can be cut into smaller pieces and composted with kitchen scraps conveniently in the Vego Composter. How cool is that? And I will put that to the test. There are labels on the unit, and all of them are printed on craft paper. So I'm assuming all of these little stickers can also be composted, which is really nice. It comes with a glass cover, which is kind of neat. So you can kind of see maybe your kitchen scraps being composted. I did read the user's manual previously. They also have an online version, which is the one that I've read on my phone prior to unboxing the unit. And I'm really excited about this. So let's open this up. And inside the machine are additional parts. And this one is the carbon filter, the plug. I think there should be some type of additives that we sprinkle in there to help speed up the composting process. This box is fully compostable. And this is what it looks like. Let's remove the labels. Voila. And then we have this label that needs to be removed as well. I'm gonna use this little stock pot just to hold it in an upright position. Put this back here, and then slide this back. Oops. Slide this back on top. Voila. That's how it goes. Before you add any kitchen scraps to your composter, make sure to check what can be put in the Vego composter. There is a list included with the machine, but just as a quick reminder, meats and dairies, fats and oil, and hard waste like woody plant matter, hard bones, synthetic waste, and recyclable waste are never to be used into the Vego composter. So I have my scraps. The Vego tabs. Just because they said so, I'm gonna start breaking down this bag, but I don't think I'm gonna put the whole bag in this batch because it's a rather small batch, so I will keep it and get rid of it throughout different composting cycles. Let's add a little bit of water. So we're gonna go in the Vego mode, which is the standard composting mode. It's gonna be done within 9 to 24 hours, and it should make a compost that you can mix with a 1:10 ratio of other garden soil. So I'm gonna check what happens on my app. All right, so can you see my app? In the app, you're gonna be able to see the time that you started, and then once it's done, I'm assuming I will have some more data. I will leave the Vego composter complete its cycle until tomorrow, and I will be back and show you the app, also the data that it gives me tomorrow, and the final result of what has been added to the bucket. By the way, I've read in the instructions manual that you can add more foods throughout the cycle, like add more to this first that has been started. So if I have other kitchen scraps, I may come back and add it to it, and then we'll be back tomorrow to see the final results. I am back one day after introducing my food waste into the Vego composter, and I will open it up to let you see how it comes out. The bucket. It's still warm, so you want to be careful when you handle it. It was on pause, so I guess it was like keeping a minimal temperature just to keep everything from smelling. But if you look inside, I have this nice brown material that should be ready to go in my garden, and that's exactly where we're going to take it. Put the food waste back in here. And voila, I'm not sure if I should be cleaning this out or just keep introducing some more food waste. However, for this time, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it because I'm leaving for a quick vacation and I'll be gone for over a week. So I just wanna make sure that I don't leave any food residues in the machine, and that when I come back, I can resume doing my compost and everything can start with a clean composter. I thought I remembered seeing a cleaning mode, and looking through the instructions manual, I did see that there is a clean mode on the Vego composter. So it says add water to clean the bucket, or use without water to quickly dry the bucket and internal filters. So I'm gonna put it back in here. Voila. I'm gonna add some water. The water line goes all the way up to where the internal parts are so that everything gets cleaned. Turn it on and select the clean mode. Voila. I'm back inside after introducing the compost to my raised garden beds from Vego Garden, and the clean cycle is finished. I have to say, this is actually very funny because this smells like soup. It doesn't smell like you know, an old compost bin that smells like compost. So very easy to use. I'm just gonna dump the water out. You have to be careful as this is hot. And I will unplug the unit. I'm really happy. I'm so thrilled about this Vego countertop composter. It's super silent. In 24 hours, I have some compost. I will be able to reduce food waste by turning it into compost, and right away I'm able to put it in my raised garden beds. It's fall, so I'm actually emptying my raised beds right now and preparing them for next season. So all of this good compost will be able to add nutrients and vitamins for my next season of plants, flowers and herb growing. By the way, this is such a great gift idea for the holidays that are coming up. If your friends love gardening, whether they do herb garden, flower or veggie garden, this can be used by anybody that likes gardening. It's super easy to use, very friendly user. I even think my kids will be able to participate when they have food waste. They'll be able to put it in there, just pause, open, dump the food, close it back, and I can help them start it again if they're unsure. It's super stylish, it's small, it doesn't take up too much space, and the best thing is that it doesn't smell anything, which was the thing that I dreaded the most when doing my own compost at home. So if you have any questions about the Vego composter, you can type your questions or leave your comments down below. I will also leave the link to purchase this. At the time, I think it's not available to Canadians, as Vego Garden does have a Canadian website, but this is not yet listed, but it's available in the US. So check it out, and as soon as I have a link for Canada, I will also include it into the video description box. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and a big thank you to Vego Garden for sending this to me for free to try it out. It will be a staple in my kitchen. Thank you so much.